No, we do travel a lot though. I was up in Michigan. Anybody here from Michigan? Perfect. I was up there and I asked somebody where they're from and they said, Detroit. I said, what the fuck is that? They said, if you look at the map, Michigan looks like a hand, so you point where you're from. And I was like, that's so fucking stupid. That's so dumb. It's like, that's like if somebody asked me where I'm from and I tell them Indiana and they're like, oh, what part? And I have to pull out a crack pipe. Down here at the burn mark.
Nice teeth.
I didn't know this, and maybe you guys can tell I didn't know. Maybe we got some here. I didn't know growing up that I lived in a trailer. You got any trailer people here tonight?
It's called a manufactured home, thank you.
Nice teeth.
Maybe in Austin. We call them trailers. But I didn't know it. I just knew that my dad was really into cars, so I thought he had rims put on our house. I thought somebody came out and pimped our house. But eventually we did upgrade to a regular home, and we have basements. And my mom would always spend time down in the basement, and when I got older, I was like, Mom, what's going on? She's like, I got social anxiety, I can't be down there. It wasn't until I got older that I realized she's just down there doing meth. But it fucked me up, because now anytime somebody says I got social anxiety, I can't be around people, I'm like, show me your fucking teeth. You better have a full fucking mouth, guy. Open it.
I farted.
Well, that's where things, never mind. No, I'm going to finish on this one. I was telling my friend about meth, and he said, I don't like meth. I tried it one time, didn't like it. I said, yeah, no shit, I tried it, or I didn't have to try it to know I didn't like it. And I said, but I don't like sucking dick. He said, yeah, me neither. Well, how would you know if you never tried it? And he looked me right in the eyes and he said, how do you think I got the meth? I was like, fair enough. My name's Alex Cunningham. Thank you so much.
Yeah, give it up one more time for Alex. Yeah, it's definitely super interesting. There's so many more women in comedy now that the real diversity add to the lineup is someone with a kid. If someone has a kid in a marriage, man, it's a fucking bingo card. Guys, we have a few more comedians coming up for you guys this evening, so keep drinking. Run to that bathroom, and again, text your mom, let her know. You got 30 more minutes, you'll call her later. This next comedian's cool. He runs a show called Fresh Faces at Roscoe's Comedy Club. Give it up for Eddie Lursa.
Keep it going for crystal meth, huh? It's a cold Tuesday night. I know some of you like crystal meth, dude. There's no doubt about it. I always hated meth. It made me feel like police were going to jump out of the thin air, but no, that's just me. It's the new year. I like being in here. There's a tree. We're ready for Christmas and a disco ball, so we're ready for cocaine. All the kind of snow that you could possibly wish for. We're just fucking cooking, dude. It is the new year. Trump's gonna be president, whether you like it or not. Oh, if you don't like it, that's okay. I'll level with you. I didn't vote for Trump, but I also didn't vote for Kamala. I didn't vote. Yeah. Right, and some people feel a certain type of way about that. I stand by my decision. I'll tell you why. I didn't vote because I am a felon. How many do you have? 0. Oh, there we go. That's allegedly 0. It's gonna be a wild world. I got my Uber on the way here, and it was a lady driver, so I buckled up. I'm not a sexist. Not just because she was a woman. She was also Asian, and not that Asian people can't drive. They can, and that's the problem. No, I'm fucking around. I do hate Ubers though, dude. I hate them so much. I got my worst Uber driver ever. This is all true. Made me walk 2 blocks in the rain to get to the car. Right when I got there, it was loudly fighting on the phone with somebody whose name must have been "Shut the fuck up, bitch" the entire ride. The dude ran multiple red lights, almost hit a person, and he had tattoos up to his neck and 3 teardrops under his eye. 5 stars, because that guy knows where I live. 25% tip, thank you for your service. I actually figured it out. I started getting dropped off down the street at my bitchy neighbor's house lately. Because she's kind of got it coming. Oh yeah, no, I've been in, y'all all from Texas? Yeah? Cool. I've been here for like a year now, I love it, dude. My friends ask me all the time if I've been eating a lot of brisket since I moved to Texas. And I am flattered that they think I can afford to eat brisket. Dude, the closest thing I get to barbecue is the yearly McRib, whatever the fuck that shit is. I think they 3D print it now for real. Like, I grew up poor, I don't know about you guys. Being poor is about perspective. You know, like if you're a poor kid and you get sick, you don't go to the doctor. You get better or you die. On the bright side, none of my family's ever been diagnosed with autism because we couldn't afford vaccines. So I used to walk on my tippy toes a lot, but back then they just called you gay. And like, you get a lot of handy skills when you grow up poor too. You know, like for instance, if any of you get locked out of your house, I can get in. Best thing about growing up poor though, best thing, how good you are at math, dude. Like I came out of the womb just knowing that 2/8 is 1/4, 4/4 is an ounce, 16 ounces is a pound. And a pound means you gotta pay up front, dog, for sure. And if any of you didn't understand that last joke, I hope you enjoyed growing up with 2 parents. Oh shit, no, I've lived all over the US. I found out something about Austin. You guys might not know this, you might. Austin by far has the hottest female construction workers you've ever seen, which means those buildings are coming down. But I'm kidding. They're never going to be finished, dude. Nothing works slower than a contractor whose tummy hurts all the time. No, dude, I've seen women in construction before. Out here, they're all 10s and they're all Latinas. And when I say 10s, I mean, whew, that's how many kids each one of them has. And I'm trying to be a step padre, dude. I've never wanted to fuck someone in a hard hat before. I'm conflicted. Like, no, babe, the boots and the vest stay on. Keep this sex OSHA certified, bitch. Or like, I'll walk by them and they'll see me looking sometimes and they'll catcall me and whistle at me. It's so cool. I feel so seen. But I don't know Spanish. Like, I learned all my Spanish from TV commercials growing up. I like to play along though. You know, so I'll walk by and I'll be like, hola, yo quiero Taco Bell, fool. Quiero chalupa. I walked by one on the way home the other day. Got home and had to do some porn research. Looked up woman fucks in tool belt. Yeah, now my phone thinks I'm a lesbian. Tire Instagram feeds, woodworking tools, flannel t-shirts, and Subaru ads, dude. Law. But now next week I have a date with one of the hottest contractors in Austin. Oh, it's stupid. Were you the guy who was giving shit about your hairline earlier?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks fine. I can't even see it, dude. You're killing it. Oh, shit. I don't know. I was at work the other day, and this lesbian that I work with told me that I really remind her of her ex-girlfriend. Yeah, that's the nicest way anybody's called me a pussy in my entire life. But I didn't know if I should be offended or say, slay queen. I'm like, I get it. I'm the only boy waitress at my job. Lots of girls have beards now. It can be confusing. So I've been trying to be more manly around her. Right? I've been doing things like I've been giving her innocent compliments and advice. Like the other day I told her, you know, you'd be way prettier if you smiled more. And your tits look great today. And then she started to, after that, she started to explain to me, you know, what she meant, and it seemed like she was overthinking things. Obviously, I don't know. I wasn't listening because it was a woman talking. And I'm just trying to be the man she doesn't want me to be. You know, like, I can feel somebody pulling back on this. I feel somebody tightening up and together, trying to forget about life and laugh at the absurdities of it for just an hour or two. And that, man, is an example of mansplaining, which I've been doing constantly to this girl at work. don't know, everything I do, she tells me, reminds her more and more of her ex-girlfriend. Yeah, so finally, I did the manliest thing I could think of. I assumed I had a chance to have sex with a lesbian. I was like, shit, how much do I really remind you of your ex-girlfriend? And now next week, I am going to have sexual harassment training at corporate. Showed that bitch who's not a man now, right? All right, guys, y'all have been great. That's my time. I'm Eddie Larson. Give it up to your host.
Give it up one more time for Eddie, proving you can be sober and just as toxic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Guys, this next comedian is a great friend of mine. I actually do know her last name. Give it up for Sam Narani.
I think it's because she's trying to get the.
Hey, before we even get started, can we make some noise that we're finally done with the holidays?
Yeah!
Hell yeah, God. Like, look, I know I'm supposed to, but I hate all the family holidays, okay? They're such a bummer. I go to them and I'm looking around at my family like, why didn't y'all wear condoms? Why am I here? I gotta pay bills? I don't know. It sucks. I hate it. I grew up Muslim, so that could be why I'm not a big fan of the holidays. Yeah, look, as an owner of a vagina to other owners of vaginas, don't do it. It's not for you, okay? Being Muslim. Allah did not give me the right plumbing to really appreciate all that, all right? So here we are. And really all I wanted was to have a tree growing up. That's all I wanted. Like I begged my mom, I am decorating a ficus with my sisters in secret, all right? I'm like, it's a plant with ornaments, close enough, right? Work with what you got. That's all I wanted was a tree. And I would beg her and she's like, no, this is not our religion. We don't do this. I'm like, all right, bet. Now when Mother's Day rolls around, I'm like, no.
We don't do this.
This is not our religion. We don't do this. You know, check the Quran on that. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, man. Y'all do resolutions?
Yeah.
I didn't ask if anybody was married. Like, come on, what was that? Yeah, I get it. Like, they last for 6 minutes at best, and then you're at Target buying, like, Valentine's candy, right? Like, it doesn't matter. I don't do resolutions anymore. I just look forward to things in the year. That's all. And, like, a couple people mentioned the drones up in New Jersey, which, by the way, low-key, in the Gulf of Mexico, too. I am, like, deep in this rabbit hole. Fuck reality, all right? I want these drones. And my only hope is I'm looking forward to aliens. That's all I want, like actual aliens coming down. Like, look, if an alien shows up, I'm like, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. That's amazing.
True.
They're gonna kill us all. Who cares? I'm done paying bills. This is great. Y'all are all really pessimistic. All right, that's fair. I don't know, it's fun. I experienced, my lights went out last night, like we had a blackout, and it turns out that the dog peed on the heater, so we lost electricity for a couple hours. And it's weird, I live with my husband and my sister, and it's all legit, it's not weird. You're looking at me like, is there a cam inside? No, there's not. No, we're all, I think truly after what happened last night with the lights going off, we all looked at each other like, do we have to talk to each other now? This is stupid. What are we doing? I think we're all autistic, I'm not gonna lie. No eye contact. But we played, we were like, what do we do? Do we hang out? Do we make small talk? Like, this is why I got married, so I'm done making small talk with people, right? So we played a board game, and I've never been a board game guy. Does anybody do the game nights type of thing?
Maybe.
All right, same question as married. Okay. I don't know, I never got game night, but after the lights going out, I was like, this is why people do game night. Nobody's got electricity. That's why you're playing board games, right? When the lights came back on, we were super jazzed. We were like, oh my God, we can stop talking to each other. Throw that board game in the fire. We stayed warm till that night. It was great. I am married. If you can't tell by my accent, he is a white. Thank you. I'll pass that on to him. I'm sure he's not having any regrets. He married a comic. What a fool. All right. But I don't know. we're fine. You know, he's white, I'm a brown. You know, we're learning a lot about things. I think we're teaching each other a lot of things, you know. He taught me how to confidently smoke a J in public. That's a white guy thing, hands down.
Yes.
And I taught him what a washcloth is, so yeah. He is whiter now than when we met. It's pretty amazing, y'all. Oh, a washcloth? It's there's TikToks on it, oh, dude. You'll figure it out. We'll get you. I don't know. It's fine. I kept my own name though. I kept my last name, which you know, the elderly don't care for that. But I kept my last name because I figured, look, I got to work a full-time job and do housework. Like I don't got time for paperwork. All right. I'm not getting land out of this deal, so fuck you. I'm keeping my own name.
I should have kept my name too.
My buddies get cute. They're like, Mrs. Nurani. I'm like, gross. No, dude.
I'm trying to use it.
Mrs. Nurani's my mother's name, please. Call me mommy. I don't have a lot of friends anymore, which is fine. I don't know. Now they want grandkids. Like my parents, his parents, they want grandkids, and I'm like, I got a dog I'm not too jazzed about. Like,
Hi, you guys.
I'm not gonna throw a child into the mix. That's messed up, right? Plus, kids, like, that's a whole lifetime commitment. You think when they're 18 and out of your house, they're done with you? No. They're still calling you. I called my dad the other day. I was like, hey man, I was looking at the car. Found a stick in the engine. It used to be greasy, now it's dry. What's that all about? He was mad. He's like, we come to this country for stupid questions, you know? And that's fair, that's his right. I don't know. Kids are mean. They are mean without even trying. Like, y'all ever had a 5-year-old draw a picture of you?
For real.
They are monsters, y'all. Like, if you haven't had like a portrait session with a child before, first off, don't. Keep your self-esteem intact, you know. But what they do, they look deep into your soul and pull out insecurities you didn't even know you had, all right? My friend's 5-year-old drew a picture of me with a red dot on my forehead.
What?
And I was like, is this a racist baby? Is this how you're raising him now? What's up? And I asked him about it. He looks up at me with the cutest little face. He's like, you got a pimple. I was like, motherfucker.
You're the best.
And he drew one tit bigger than the other, so I'm like, shit. You know. What are you gonna do? They got good eyesight at that age, right?
She's always the best one here.
I'm not gonna fight the kid. Y'all work today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross, right? Fuck a job. But man, I used to work at a call center.
Funniest one. Me.
Yeah, I know. Surprise! I'm glad we're all sitting down. Look, stereotype or not, I still gotta pay my bills. All right, that's so. Here we are. But I had fun at the call center. You know, you'd get on these calls and you'd be on these calls for like an hour. And I really like talking to people on the phone. If it's not face to face, I'm good to go, right?
Yes.
And you'd get to know their lives and everything. And this one guy, after an hour, right before he hung up, he's like, it's so nice to talk to an American, not some kind of foreigner. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't hang up on a lie. You know, we're friends now. I got to tell him the truth. So I'm like, listen here, Tim, I got a confession to make. This whole time, you've actually been talking to Sunil from Calcutta. What is up, bro? I wish I could see your face. I bet you're all like, oh, I'm like, aha. Thank you, call again, then I hung up, you know? I mean, I got written up a lot, but I had a good time at that job. Anyhow, y'all have been wonderful. Ivan, Sam, keep it going for yourselves. Keep it going for Destiny. One more time for Sam. Guys, we have 2 more comedians. Make it loud. It's Peter Bonello.
Come on.
Keep it going for yourselves and your hosts, everyone. Keep it going. Hell yeah. I just moved here from Chicago.
Aw, shit.
Yeah, this is it's the second time I've ever been in Texas, and so far I like it. But I do have to admit, the amount of weed I smoke is dangerous to live in Texas.
For real.
You know, like thankfully I live in Austin where it's decriminalized, but people have told me that if I go like 1 or 2 counties outside of Austin, it's like real jail time. You know, it's kind of like a false sense of security, you know? Like, Austin sort of feels like a trap set by the rest of Texas. You know? They're like, smoke your weed, enjoy it. We will catch you on the way out. You know, I just drove here the other day from Denver, 14 hours straight. And on my way out of Denver, I stopped at two different dispensaries. They were both closed. And then an hour, actually 2 hours outside of Austin, I got stopped by a cop. I have never been so happy to be pulled over. I was like, yeah, officer, I'm coming from Denver. He was like, you're coming from Denver? He shined the light in the window and he's like, try having a little light. And I was just like, you can search me if you want. Do it, pussy. You know, I say the dumbest things to impress women. The other day I said to a girl, you're my muse. I don't do anything. Calling a girl my muse is basically an insult. The most inspiring thing I did this week was build a bed frame I bought a month ago. If I call you my muse, you should not be happy. You should be asking yourself what you did to deserve that, because you didn't inspire shit. All right, okay, a little bit. I was watching TV the other day, late night, and I saw an ad, it saw a number for a phone sex hotline. Porn is free. Who is this for? Like, imagine you could watch a girl have sex, and instead you want to talk to one on the phone. You know, I'm long distance with my girlfriend. I just imagine her like, you want to watch me play with my pussy? And I'm like, no, I'll hear about it. Dude, no one has had a better start and finish to their year than Timothy Chalamet. Dude, a month ago, I wasn't sure if I liked or hated the guy. And now I'm pretty sure we'd be best friends. I don't know if you've been, like, watching him, but, like, he's been showing up on, like, every sports podcast. He's been on ESPN. He's, like, now, like, a real guy's guy. You know, like, I like him, like, so much, you know? I feel like a girl who has a crush on him, you know? Because I'm just, like, I just know if he was in this room, he'd like me too. You know? But, like, seriously, we like all of the same things. Like, he likes rap, I like rap. He loves the NBA, I love the NBA. And we both want to fuck Kylie Jenner. You know? But the thing is, now that he's dating Kylie Jenner, girls don't like him. My girlfriend was like, they just look like such a weird couple. I think he should be with someone more whimsical. And I was like, you know he's not actually Willy Wonka, right? You know, I do have an older brother, though. He just had his first kid. Thank you, yeah, thank you. But he asked me to be the best man in his wedding, but not the godfather for his son. Yeah, so he's just like, I like you, I just don't trust you, like, at all. And then I asked him why not. He said, well, kids are expensive and they're a lot of responsibility. And I was like, well, you just kind of called me reckless and poor. You know, but it's a smart move because, like, uncle is the level of responsibility that I need. That's what I'm cool with. Because, like, if I'm a godfather, I might become a guardian. And if I was the guardian of my nephew, he would just be here with me right now. You know, when people would come up to me and be like, Peter, why is there a baby with you? And I'd just be like, well, his parents are dead, not my dreams. Also, he was holding my vape, so kind of got to keep him around. Dude, I love this Luigi guy. How do you guys feel about him? Wow, this is so overwhelming, man. It's incredible. I never thought a public execution would sway popular opinion on Italians.
If you would want me to come Luigi.
You know, my entire life we've been called misogynists, racists, and murderers. And all it took for people to think otherwise was for someone to do one of those things in the most public way possible. You know, like normal Italians kill,
Babe.
but Luigi, he slays. She really liked that one. That was a yelp. Hell yeah. But, you know, I had a threesome for the first time the other day. Thank you. It was a fun time. But I do think I prefer sex without a guy going, "Let's go, Pete!" Didn't know what to say to that. I was just like, "Thanks. You too, Omar. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going." You know? But, you know, I was with a girl the other day, and she said, because of the antidepressants she's on, she has a really hard time coming. Which made me really sad to find out that every girl I've ever been with is on antidepressants. They never even mentioned they were sad. Not one time. You know, but I also do watch porn, you know. Like you, sir.
It happens.
Do you know what deepfakes are?
Yeah.
Deepfakes, for anyone who doesn't know, deepfakes are where you can replace any face in any video with any other face. I exclusively watch deepfake porn. Hear me out. Hear me out. Because I watch deepfake porn where I'm the guy. Guys, it rules. I'm 6'5", I got a six-pack, and my dick's black. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Before I get out of here, do you guys wash your asses?
That's hard to do.
Yeah, this guy is like, of course, bro, of course. I'm an old man, I do it, of course. Sorry, you're not an old man, I apologize. I was like, yeah, cool, I am an old man. All right. The only reason I asked that is because a friend of mine told me that he has never washed his ass.
Oh.
Yeah, this is an adult man, he's 26. And then I asked him why not, and he said, dude, I don't wash my ass. Washing your ass is gay. Which is great, because the idea that it's gay is such a gayer thought. Because his train of thinking is like, I can't put my hand back there. I don't know what might happen. You know, I've never been washing my ass and halfway through been like, holy shit, my whole fist, it's like right up there. You know, so then I asked him, what do you do instead? And he said, well, what I do instead is I bend over, spread my cheeks, and I look towards the shower head. And I was like, that's so much gayer. You know, it's almost like he doesn't know what gay is. It's like if I told him I eat bananas. And he was like, dude, eating bananas is gay. And I'm like, oh, okay, what do you do? And he's like, oh, I swallow them whole. All right, thank you. That's my time. I'm Peter Brunello.
Time for Peter with the crazy take on bananas at the end. Wild, I love it. Guys, we have one more comedian for you guys this evening. Make it loud. You guys came here for him. It's Joel Ryan.
Keep it going for me, guys. Hey, not to brag, but I did just beat the worst video game of all time. Maybe you played it. It's called Bumble. I don't want to spoil the ending for anyone, but if you just swipe your way to the end, you get a big yellow wall of disappointment. It says, that's everybody.
God damn.
It's not great. I don't really like video games. I don't like dating apps. I don't think dating apps work because women will put one thing on their profile and guys think it means something completely different. You know what I mean? Like women will put a photo of their face in a filter and they think it makes their skin look great. And when a guy sees it, we just immediately know that's the insecurity we're gonna have to put up with for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That's how long that lasts. Women like to put this phrase, I'm not here to play games, please don't waste my time. They think it means they're practicing setting healthy boundaries. And when a guy sees it, all we're thinking is, challenge accepted. But the best part is when a woman puts a photo of a far-off vacation, a boat, or my personal favorite, it's a private jet. They think it means, I'm fun, I'm adventurous, I love to travel. And when a guy sees it, all we're thinking is, who you fucking that has a jet? So a lot of Jets in Austin, guys. It's hard to compete. I think I'm just mad, because I feel like I have an attitude that doesn't match my car. Okay, relatable. I feel like I have an attitude that says, this guy fucks. And I have a car that says, it's been a minute. I drive a Honda Fit, so that does check out. If you guys didn't laugh at that, it's because you don't know a Honda Fit is like a minivan for someone with no family. Think about it. A Honda Fit is like if you made a smart car and it came out retarded. Yeah, no, it's okay. These take a while. These are high level jokes, guys. I used to say that driving a Honda Fit was like driving a gay Honda Civic. Until someone from the gay community came up to me after the show and they're like, Joel, say what you will about our lifestyle choices, but no one we know would ever buy a Honda Fit. I was like, yeah, that's a good point. You have taste. No, I did beat Bumble. I had a perfect score of 0. Flawless victory. I switched over to Hinge. Hinge is cool. Hinge is, I think a little bit better. But they just added this. You can add 53 different sexualities to your dating profile. Did you know this? You can identify as 53. I thought we just needed one. Straight. No, you're just gonna leave me out there. Okay, cool. Okay. No, but it's 2025 now, and I figure I could be an ally. 53. How hard could it be? Start going through the list alphabetically. First one on the list, autosexual.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was 30 seconds ago, but yeah, 53. 53. First one on the list, autosexual. It's crazy. I didn't know what that means. I'm stupid, so I thought it meant you like to fuck cars. Turns out, not what it means. Autosexual means you're sexually attracted to yourself,
What the fuck?
which is super cool. I'm happy for that one guy. What are they doing on a dating app? I feel like the right dating app for an autosexual is the selfie function of your iPhone. Just looking at photos of yourself. That guy's hot. Swipe right. This guy's really fucking hot. Swipe right. Wait a second. Is that a Honda Fit? Blocked and reported. Fuck off. Even autosexuals don't like Honda Fits. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I was thinking about suicide the other day. End of the night. Get us off on a light note. It's interesting. I think suicide's the only type of murder you can get sympathy for. Okay, you're like, she's thought about it. It's like, if you're like, hey, whoa. You good? Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. Like, if I was to be like, I'm gonna kill this guy, people freak out. Like, someone call the cops. But if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna kill this guy, they'll be like, hey man, you got a lot to live for. Okay, that's a new one. That's fun. I was like, I don't think women should kill themselves at all. Like, not because, their life isn't hard, but I just don't think they've got the physical strength. Like, the step stool's gonna be too high. They can't reach it.
Oh my goodness.
Suicide's like, men are born to kill themselves, I think. It's like you can't become, like, it's like the first things we learn. It's like you get into Boy Scouts, you're like, here's how to tie a knot. Here's how to use a gun. Okay, that's fun. Here's how to drive a car off a bridge. It's like you can't become a man until you know how to kill yourself. Okay. That's fun. Oh, that was for me, guys. I wanted to keep that joke going, but I just kept Googling ways to kill yourself, and now I'm getting helplines. Like, I was pretty sad the other week, and then this joke started working. I was like, all right, I got like another week to live. I do like the idea of like wanting to end it, but not yet, because like stuff's coming up. Like, I can't kill myself. MLK Day is almost here. After that, I don't know, Cinco de Mayo? That's easily my... St. Patty? Yeah, no, St. Patty is like too obvious.